Hello. In this video, I'm going to address one feedback that I got from Ike. Ike said, I'm doing well, but I haven't talked about or explained anything about spiritual marriage before. And it's something that is bothering a lot of people. And so he wants me to teach about it. So that is why I'm doing this video. So Ike, please, you can listen to me, and any other person who has issue with spiritual marriage or wants to know what spiritual marriage is and all that comes with it, please listen. In spirituality, in the spiritual realm, there is actually nothing like marriage. That is something I want you to take note of. So the spirit that is detected as the evil spirit, so to speak, I would like to call it negative spirit that is attached to you, want to sleep with you and want to wake up with you, that they say is married to you. That spirit cannot be married to you. In the spiritual realm, we have partnership and collaboration. So two spirits or a number of spirits can partner together for the same goal. And they can collaborate together, they can come into an alliance together to achieve a particular thing. It can happen. But that a spirit is married to a human being. Of course, we don't have a way of explaining. We don't have the right words. I don't know how to put it for you to. I hope you follow me. I hope you understand. But we don't have the exact description of it. So what we can liken to it is marriage, because it's the one you are married with, that you come into union with, you sleep together with, you wake up, you do things together, you know, that kind of thing. And when there is a negative spirit following you, he follows you like that. Everywhere you wake up with him, or you sleep with him, you wake up with him, you eat with him, you bath with him, that kind of thing. So the best way to describe it is to use marriage to show us how it works. Now, this spiritual married thing, whoever the spiritual husband is, whoever the spiritual wife is, it could come from generational curses, 1, and 2. It can also be as a result of our own doing that has attracted that kind of negative energy to us. You see something? God in his wisdom allows both negative and positive to work freely. Otherwise, we wouldn't see any negative around. It will be all positive. But that will not help us as souls to evolve, because we are here to evolve as souls. And so the negative is there to come into your life. If you tap into or you veered into the lane of the negative, you attract a negative spirit who would then come and capitalize on your wrong actions and come and chase after you, and then manifest itself as a spirit husband or spirit wife. Sometimes these spirits, these negative spirits, are not as a result of your doing. It is something that has been handed over. It's a pattern that goes through. You know, for instance, you have certain families where men are very, very responsible. They take care of their wives very well, but their wives are always sleeping around. You know, this is the curse in it. So marriages are not stable there. Not because the men there are irresponsible. They are very responsible, but they always attract women who will sleep around, even upon all that they do for them. In the same way, you have a situation where women in the family, they are hardworking, they are resourceful, they are respectful, they are humble, they are everything. But they will always attract the wrong men into their lives, and then they will come out of marriage. So you see them single. You may think they are bad, they don't have any character. No, it's a pattern. That is a family curse that is operating. And simply, for me as a spiritual person or a spiritualist, what I will say is that it is a negative energy that somebody has tapped into, whether it is you or your father, your mother, your grandfather, your great-grandfather has tapped into. He has thrown a certain bad energy out there. You yourself might have also thrown a certain bad energy out there. And because energy moves in circles, the energy that you throw out there has come back to you at a certain point. Or the energy that your forefathers threw out there, because you are within the bloodline, it has come back to come and torture you. And so, if you have a situation like that, the first thing is restitution. That is to sit down and recognize that this is a pattern that is going on within my family. This spiritual husband, this spiritual wife is just a negative energy that is following you to make sure that you don't succeed until such a time. If you don't love others, you have to start loving others. If you don't help others, you have to start helping others. If somebody, for instance, has been killed by your father or your grandfather or your grandmother, and it is for that reason that this spiritual husband or spiritual wife, which is just a negative energy that is following you. You know, we are all energies. So even spirit beings are also energies. And so this negative energy is following you because something has been done wrongly somewhere. All you have to do is to get out of that wrong thing by changing your mind and beginning to walk in love and thinking good about others. If you have been going around saying, I will sell this thing to you, give me the money, or I will do this work for you, give me this money. The person gives you the money, you run away with the money. You haven't run away from anywhere. Can you run away from God? So that energy you have tapped into is that of hardship and poverty. And it will come in the form of a spiritual husband or a spiritual wife to torture you until such a time that you become self-aware that you don't want to go by that anymore. And therefore, you will love your neighbor as yourself. From that point, your mind begins to shift towards loving others and helping others. And at that point, you can be helped. I think I'm coming back. I have to come back with how you can spiritually then break the curse so that the curse will be off you and you can now walk into freedom and lead a new life. So let me do the next video as a continuation of this. Thanks.